Hi folks, today I'm coming on with a little catch-up video about some of my recent makes. I think like a lot of you, I watched Dees video or Dees live about making embossed flower embellishments. So I decided I'd try and have a go at it myself. I'm trying to reboot my YouTube channel and get back into making and doing show and tells and all the rest of it. I've made a lot of stuff over the past few months. I haven't even bothered to take photographs, let alone do videos. Things weren't really in the right place for doing. Things were complicated. So I used, like her, I had some distress embossing glaze and some, what is this stuff here? This is water-based gilding wax. So I've used these to make embellishments. First of all, I did the making flowers. I embossed them. I embossed them with an embossing folder and then coloured them with various ink pads. And while they look okay, but they didn't really. I just used card. That's the sort of card you get on the outside of paper packs. I wasn't really that mad about them. They're okay, but you know. Then I dug out my Tim Holtz Tattered Butterflies die, and this really, really took off. Now, wait till you see these. I'm thrilled with them, absolutely thrilled with them. You can see. Now, I used dozens of old ink pads that I had lying around. Some of them were dye-based, some of them were the archival inks and stays on. It didn't really matter. Now, I could put something in the middle, like I was going to crochet a little body on them. I might do that yet. And this one here, I thought I would tart it up a bit by putting a bow on it. Because these are unique. I mean, this is the great thing about making your own embellishments. They're absolutely unique and nobody will have anything similar. I used distress ink pads as well as archival and dye-based, the ordinary Memento ink pads. And these are the embossing folders I use. They're ones with small designs on them. That's a swirly one. I don't know if you can see the design. Another kind of spirally swirl and a big swirl. I have another one here that has script. I could have used that, but I didn't bother. I just didn't get around to it. But I was, as I said, I was absolutely thrilled with these. I'll have them now. Anybody who probably gets an ATC or anything from me in the next few months will probably get one of them or some of these. Now, I added these gilding waxes, which I got from Craft Stash. This one is, what is it, warm gold, and this one is bronze. Now, I have a great love of bronze. So this one has the bronze on it. And I must get one in silver as well. And there again, the distress inks. That one is broken china. Pistachio. Cracked pistachio and kitchen flamingo. Or what do I call it? I call it something else. Skittish flamingo. And then we have good old, what's this? I can't even read it. Rusty hinge. And salvage patina, which is known as savage patina in this house. And fossilized amber. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Lots of, oh, it was great fun. But this was the glaze that worked best. It's weathered wood. It was the first one I bought and I love it. And this is the weathered wood is the colour I've used in these ones. And I've triple embossed some of them. I just reapplied it over and over again until I got almost the effect of china. No, that's pistachio. But you can see, yeah, these are the smaller ones. Love these, absolutely love them. And I think the ink now that I've used on the corners is not pistachio, what is it? It's rosebud, it's memento ink. And there's more. And I've used a few ink pads on some of them. And wait, we'll give this one, we'll give one or two of them a little bit of gold and see how it goes. You just put this on with your finger. And you see it. And right, another bit out. Like, you could sit here all day doing these. And yeah, of course it's going all over the place because I'm on camera. But you can see how, yeah, you can put it around the tips of them as well. Yeah, I am only making a mess of this one because I just try this one very gently around the edges. Great fun. Maybe a little bit here on the body. So that was a great find, how to do these, and I'd like to say thanks to Dee. Now, there was nothing wrong really with the flowers, but they just didn't do it for me. So how long am I on for here? Oh, nearly 7 minutes. So that's all. As I said, it was the ink pads, and then I used embossing, the clear embossing ink. I leave a link to Dee's video in the description box, so you can go and have a look at them yourselves. Now, and I'm sure there's other things you could use. You could use this technique on apart from butterflies and flowers. Now, is there anything else I have to say? Oh yes, yesterday I was showing these books that I got in the Works, not the range, the Works, Debbie Shore's books. They also have a book about dressmaking in case anybody is interested. And as well as that, this lady, Debbie Shore, she has a YouTube channel. So if you're anyway interested in sewing or dressmaking, that's great stuff there. And today I was rummaging in Lidl, and they have these fabric clips, which are much handier than pins for pinning fabric together, or even holding your crochet or your knitting together while you sew up your seams. Really, really good stuff. And I got this packet of elastic as well. I forget the actual prices, but nothing was more than €5. Now there's 13 meters of elastic there altogether. And if we remember, any of us remember the great elastic shortage of 2020, you'll know why I'm thrilled to get this. It's also very useful if you're doing a fabric journal and you want to make a kind of a gathered pocket. Use a bit of elastic. And last of all, sewing thread. I think these were the dearest items. There were €5 here in Ireland, but they're 10 spools and they're 500 meters. Now the normal spool that we use when we're sewing, I'll dig one out here. Where are we? Sorry about this. The normal spool that we use here, like one of these, is only 100 meters. So these have 5 times as much thread. It mightn't be the world's greatest thread, but there's a lovely selection of colours there. Just for anybody who's interested in sewing. I will be doing a few videos where I combine sewing with paper crafting in the future. As I said, I'm trying to reboot my channel desperately. So I'll stop rambling, and I love you and leave you. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.